I don't really think this counts as being mission one or anything. I think it's literally like mission zero. It just kind of like it's almost like the training tutorial in a sense.
The area ahead is under total Soviet control. Miller's been captive for 10 days. Not much time left.
Weather will clear shortly.
Storm's passing.
Getting used to it? After 9 years on ice, solo infiltration of the Soviet main ground forces should be the perfect warm-up. Kazuhira Miller is being held in Dawandehar to the north. Check its location now. Take out your iDroid. You see Wandy on the map? That's where they're keeping Miller. Only problem is, we don't know his exact location. Finding it is your first priority. Got your binoculars? Or should I say, your int scope? See the village? Straight ahead?
Yeah. All right.
To the right. A little to the left. Have you spotted the village? Zoom in closer. All right, that's the village. If you see something through the binoculars and you need more information, just give me a call. I'll tell you anything I can about it. That's Violo Village, the Violo Calais. The villagers fled the war and evacuated a while back. Since then, it's become a base for the Soviets' 40th Army. A few days ago, Miller was taken through there, en route towards Dawandehar. You may be able to pick up the trail there. It's worth a shot. Put a marker on it so you don't lose track of where it is. Wrong target, boss. Use your binoculars to focus in on Davialo Calais village and mark it.
He wants me to like do it back here or whatever.
Good. Now you won't have to worry about getting lost along the way. He can't have much left in him. I give him 3 days, tops. If we fail, and he dies, we lose our chance of revenge. But we need more intel. If you just go charging into Dawandehar, you're putting both your lives at risk.
I do some of the side stuff.
You can find out first. The Soviets have other outposts, not just the one you saw. Afghanistan is a big place. I expect you'll become quite familiar with those binoculars as you plan your next move. How and where you make it, well, that's up to you. From here on out, you're on your own. You're a legend in the eyes of those who live on the battlefield. That's why you have to handle this mission yourself. Put those 9 years behind you, and return as Big Boss. That's how Koss would want it. I'll be sending additional intel by radio. Stay sharp. Not one of Miller's bodyguards survived. And they were good. All we found on the scene were their corpses and knees. You'll be missing them. And you're his only hope of getting them back. Now go! Let the legend come back to life.
Alright, so I do believe there's actually stuff back here, but I'm just not gonna worry about it, honestly. Like, if you look at missions too, they kind of give you, like, the hint that there's extra side stuff to do, like with the little question marks, the mission tasks. But pretty much I'm just gonna do the main stuff, really, for now. Alright. Honestly, sometimes I don't even use the horse, even though you're really supposed to, but if I remember correctly, how do I go to the side? I think it's X, maybe? Yeah. So you can, like, hide on your horse a little bit, which actually can be useful if you're trying to use your horse more often.
Hold it. There's a Soviet guard post. There are bound to be guards. Take a look with your binoculars. Put the enemy in the center of your field of view. That's marking. Focus on a thread and it'll be marked automatically. You can mark enemies and vehicles by zooming in with your binoculars or camera. Once they're marked, you'll also see their positions on the map. Security at that guard post is relatively light. Looks like the perfect place for a warm-up. Try to remember the ways you used to deal with enemies. Anytime you need advice, just give me a call. That's a rough diamond.
Alright,
Those
cool.
materials are already processed. They should come in handy sooner or later. Why not start gathering them?
I will do that. I gotta remember some of the controls a little bit. I guess circles to reload and pick stuff up. But main thing is remembering those controls a little bit so you can get to where you need to be going. Only thing is you gotta...
Sound. Keep all your enemy senses in mind. When you're near an enemy, stay low and move slowly.
One thing I'll say is you gotta, like, remember that around the areas where there's, like, outposts, there tends to be, like, guards there.
That's
And
a
then-
type of medicinal plant. Bring it back to base. It's sure to be useful sometime.
And then if you knock them out, sometimes vehicles will drive by and they'll actually, like, they'll notice them and it'll cause a little bit of a ruckus. So, sometimes you do not always want to be, charging, just immediately knocking everybody out. You could probably get away with it a little bit sometimes, though, but I don't know. Now, one thing to remember is you don't actually have to use your binoculars to mark people. You can just do that, like that. Now, I am gonna try to do this though.
Don't leave bodies out in the open. Find some place to drop them out of sight.
So there's a lot of time these materials, and you can use them to upgrade weapons, armor, all sorts of stuff. For anybody who hasn't played this game before. So if you ever see me collecting materials, that's pretty much what that's for. I think I'm gonna actually move this guy more, because I don't like it. I don't think that grass is gonna, like, really hide him. I'll just throw him into the building. F1's sleeping. Alright. What's funny is he'll mention me running around on foot. I'm not joking. He'll be like, what do you plan to run the entire time? I don't know if there's... Nope, nothing. It's funny, he doesn't really have his role like he does in the other games. He just kind of quick move, or quick dodges, I guess. I think I still have a ton of money from the last time I played this. I actually restarted my save file, but I think you get to keep the GMP, but I'm not sure 100%. So kind of gonna feel like I'm cheating a little bit, but whatever.
You're almost at the enemy outpost, Vialo Village. The village is crawling with enemy soldiers. Don't just go waltzing in. Start with some recon. Is there anywhere that overlooks the village?
Actually, I'm gonna go up here. Can I go up top?
How about it? Can you see the village from there? Look at where the enemies are stationed. Look at their gear. Take it all in. There should be a command post somewhere. See any buildings with tighter security? If there are clues to Miller's whereabouts, I'll bet you can find them in there.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's this building with a flag, pretty much. But there's gonna be a bunch of other guards behind here that you can't see. There's gonna be areas that you could probably sneak on through a little easier if you just go back this way a little bit. But there's still gonna be guys back there regardless. One thing I don't like is at the beginning your suppressor for your weapons kind of sucks. Honestly, like bad. And you don't really get a lot of ammo either. Yeah, that's not gonna work for me. I'm going this way. Can't remember certain things, so I'm just checking stuff. Glad I did. Alright. Yeah, I was pretty sure there was extra stuff there, but couldn't remember. So later you get to capture people, and a lot of time I will actually like balloon them up or whatever all the time, and I tend to trank people more than and try not to kill anybody, just because it's more worthwhile in the long run. Just making sure. These guys I don't really mind leaving here just because I don't really see them becoming a problem at all. Also, sometimes for me, it's just easier to like see things when you're kind of standing. I don't know. But I still like to crouch a lot. Yeah, I'm gonna stay away from that right there. Let's see if I can get through this area without getting caught, but it's a little hard. We'll see.
Sun's down already. It goes without saying that darkness is good for infiltration. But your vision will be affected just the same. Keep your guard up, or who knows when you'll bump into an enemy.
So, yeah, a little extra material stuff here, really, I guess. Gems. And then, crap. Is there a guy out here for some reason? So if he actually comes up to the door, I can take advantage of this. But, I don't know, sometimes the NPCs in this game are stupid.
Boss, you don't understand what he said?
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Makes sense. It looks like that horn stuck in your head has impacted the language center of your brain. If only we had a recruit with the Russian interpreter skill, we could get by with simultaneous interpretation.
So yeah, you're actually supposed to come up here. But anyways, I'm gonna search around. But I'm pretty sure you just go in here and there's a file that tells you exactly where Kazuhiro Miller is.
So you picked up an intel file. Now we know where Miller is. I'm marking it on your iDroid.
Can't remember. I think it's actually that he's here. Now, if I remember correctly, if you go this way, there's actually some extra crap. But I'm probably just gonna go get him. Honestly. And just get the heck out of here. So yeah. And the one thing I'll say is, if you take this out, it disables their communications, so they cannot call out for reinforcements now, in this area at least. And so all these other bases, if they try to call for help, well, these people won't even hear them trying to do that. So they can pretty much just like get away. You can get away with it pretty much without having to worry about anything. If I can get out of this town, I'm gonna try to call up my horse again, but we'll see. Dang it. There we go. I try to stay closer to corners, walls sometimes. Makes it easier. So you know, like, there's a limited range at which enemies can see you.
On foot, use your horse.
There it is. But anyways. Yeah, he kind of tells you how to call your horse though, at least. So I'm gonna go over here and do it. Now that you know where he is, you just head in that direction. What, you guys dumb? Alright. So I think you can sneak by some of these bases like this.
It's an enemy guard post. Watch yourself.
And sort of slip past everybody. I don't know, it's weird. I always thought this way of doing things was odd, considering. Now just be careful about like any vehicles. If you see a vehicle, just kind of like avoid it or something. It's usually what I do. But once you get about here, you're gonna want to go on foot here in a bit. I'll probably make a little spot where I just decide to get rid of my horse. I'm gonna go right here.
You've reached one day. They've got Miller locked up in that town. Check your iDroid for his location. I hope to hell he's alright. He's not your average client.
So just look around at the lights real quick. You can you can find some guys. Usually. In the back right there. Lights. Little Gatling gun anti-air thing. Now these, if you destroy these, you can call in like helicopter support, but unfortunately, since this is the beginning of the game, you can't actually do that. If I was to redo the mission, I could probably do it, I guess, but as of right now, you really can't do anything like that. So I usually just scope the place out for a bit, and then eventually I'm just like, you know what, I'm gonna just go. Well, now you actually get little rewards or trophies, I think, for taking in this vehicle and certain other weird stuff, I think, on certain missions. I'm pretty sure there's a mission that's here where you have to do that. I don't know if it's this one specifically, but there's a lot of time there's weird missions where they want you to intake the vehicles just to get the rewards for it. But I don't know. So far I'm not really seeing much of anything. I usually go in from this way, but that's just how I like to do it. It is a little difficult. I think he's actually in this building back here, though. Like where it's kind of marked at. Alright. I'm gonna infiltrate from the angle I said I usually go from. It can be a little hard because sometimes there's, There's a lot of people in this base building area. You're just gonna keep looking this way? I don't know. I don't know if he's far enough. No, because the light's there. So if I just go this way, I'm pretty sure for the most part I can avoid some of these guys altogether.
Trace amounts of a benzodiazepine derivative that's the active ingredient in pentazemin.
I have no idea what he just said, but that's nice. Alright. Yeah, you can take the rooftops, you can try to stay low around certain areas, I think. I don't like going right back there because sometimes it's just a huge pain.
Эй, не слыхал? Или крокодил, который летел из Баграма? Шутишь? Царство новое оружие? Белую броню? Нет, говорят, у них откуда-то взялся переносной ракетный комплекс. Ракетный комплекс?
So you gotta go in there, but I'm gonna check around for a bit. See if I can catch this dude. Took a little risk there. So I might do a little cleaning or sweeping the area a little bit here. I'm thinking if I just knock enough of these dudes out, I might be a little good. So there might be glass there, so I don't know what I want to do there.
That's the building, boss. That's where they're holding Miller.
So I think one thing is you don't want to leave these dudes laying right in front of the area, because I'm pretty sure a dude comes close to there as soon as you get him, but I'm not entirely sure, but we'll see. I just don't want to take any chances.
God.
Kaz, it's me. I'm here to get you out. Snake. They do something to your eyes? No, it's just bright is all.
I wonder how long they had his that hood on his face half the time.
We'll talk, but not here.
Lost a leg and an arm.
You've secured the target. I'll send the chopper to get you out. Make your way to the RV. You can check the location on your iDroid.
You look well. Age hasn't slowed you down one bit. Not so heavy anymore, right? Magic words, boss. I've been waiting 9 years to hear them. Kept you waiting, huh? Come on.
That's kind of funny. Somehow I didn't set off any alarms when that did that either. Oh wait, maybe. They don't know where I am though.
Golden Crescent. It's a type of medicinal plant. We can use that to make tranquilizer rounds more potent.
Lost it all that day. Everything. But we've got to look ahead. There's something I want to show you.
So something really weird happens here. And I'm gonna see if
Arriving shortly at LZ.
if I can do this one trick correctly.
This is Pequod. On station at LZ.
But it can't land or whatever.
Ahab, do you read me? This is Pequod. There's a gas covering the LZ. We can't land. Pulling back.
Gas. It's them. Boss, watch out. It's the skulls. Don't let them find us.
Boss, whatever that mist is, it's all around you. We can't see through it. I'm changing the RV so it's outside the mist. Get over there. The chopper will be waiting. You're leaving the mission area. You're not giving up, are you?
No, you just don't want to get on the horse, that's all. So, you gotta be a little patient, but I'm gonna show you something. So these dudes will walk towards you, right? And no matter what, they're gonna take their time getting over here. Now, if you try to avoid them and go down this way to the right, they will actually like, they will like, one of them will go down there and the other one will actually just go across the bridge. But I'm pretty sure if you just stand right here, pretty much both of them will start going across the bridge. And if you make him go across too far, eventually you can just run on the right side and run right past him. That way you don't have to set off an alarm. I'm pretty sure, but we'll wait for on it. I also kind of don't want to get too close to them, though. You know, I want to make sure they go across the bridge, though. I'm gonna try to do it now. We'll see. I do know that it's possible, though. Hopefully I didn't do it too soon.
This is B-Quad. Arriving shortly at LZ.
Now, what that can prevent is those 4 things chasing you the entire way to this area here.
Attacked us before. They came at us real fast in the same kind of mist. Our men, survivors from 9 years ago, were wiped out in minutes. I don't know what they want, but it's them. No mistake. Yeah.
All right. Put Miller in.
Yeah, I got one of the extra tasks, I think, by not getting caught by that guy.
Gaining altitude.
Yeah, it's whatever. It said my accuracy's low, I guess. I don't know. And that one guy, I guess, technically caught me, is the other part.
Headed for the Seychelles. That's where our new home is now. Hey. That was some operation we had, huh? 9 years ago. Carving out our own world. Making our own future. And they took it away. I'm gonna rebuild it. Make a new place. Together. That we can call home. Yeah, we were dogs, all right. Slinking around out of Cypher's sight. Digging up whatever kind of dirty money we could find. You name it. We did it. You see this? Diamond Dogs. Our new home. A phantom of our former selves. Triumph. Death. We weren't allowed either. Yeah. I remember it all. Snake. Why are we still here? Just to suffer?
That's what I think all the time.
I can feel my leg, and my arm, even my fingers. The body I've lost, the comrades I've lost, won't stop hurting. It's like they're all still there. You feel it too, don't you? I'm the one who got caught up with Cypher. A group above nations, even the US. And I was the parasite below, feeding off Zero's power. They came after you in Cyprus. Then Afghanistan. Cypher just keeps growing. Swallowing everything in its path. Getting bigger and bigger. Who knows how big now? Boss. I'm gonna make them give back our past. Take back everything that we've lost. And I won't rest until we do.
Approaching Mother Base.
Our new Mother Base. I don't know how long it'll take, but I'll make it bigger. Better than before.
Gosh. What should I do?
Boss?
Tell me. Tell me like you used to.
Things have changed, boss. We pull in money, recruits, just to combat Cypher. Rubbing our noses in bloody battlefield dirt. All for revenge. The world calls for wet work, and we answer. No greater good. No just cause.
Cause.
Cypher sent us to hell. But we're going even deeper.
I know. I'm already a demon. Heaven's not my kind of place anyway.
Dogs of war for 9 whole years. That ends today. Now you're not sleeping, and we're not junkyard hounds. We're diamond dogs.
Let them talk.
We can crush Cypher, boss. And you can build the army that can do it.
Just one thing, Kaz. This isn't about the past. We're fighting for the future.
On station at LZ!
Yeah, this whole thing was just like another intro in a sense, because it just kind of goes on to how you do everything. And it just introduced the whole Fulton extraction system, so I can pretty much recruit soldiers. Later on, you can capture like vehicles and giant material containers, but that's way later on with the material containers, but still.
Boss, I know you haven't been back long, but I prepared a list of missions for you. Open your iDroid.
Yeah, that's where they explain, hey, you can do these missions.
I've taken the job offers Diamond Dogs has received and made a list of those I want you to consider. Which ones you accept is your call. The objectives of the missions I've added are prisoner rescue, facility sabotage, and high-value target elimination. Probably all a walk in the park for you, but they should help you get back on your feet. I put the mission details on a cassette tape. Refer to it if you decide to accept the mission. We'll receive GMP for completing missions, and extracting soldiers and prisoners will boost our ranks. Building up Mother Base is the first step to achieving our goal. If that means wet work, so be it. We're gonna have to get our hands dirty. I hope you're rested up, because we're not stopping. Not until the pain is gone. The future of Diamond Dogs is in your hands. We're counting on you, boss.